Hi friends, wizd here, welcome to a new Raid Shadow Legends video. Today, if I release this video tomorrow as planned, Plarium announced that they are going to start an Adventure Deck of Fate event to allow us the opportunity to gain 6-star pinpoint gear, which is great for all accounts, including some mythical pieces if you get lucky. There are obvious reasons why you should not invest resources in this event, but there's also some very good reasons to go a little bit for the event. So let's discuss it today. Why shouldn't you go for this event, or why you shouldn't invest a lot of resources into it? If you've been chasing the good events in the game, you've done the Titus Fusion, which wasn't easy, and then you went for Crocat because he's a good damage dealer. Plarium already confirmed we'll have 2 events coming that you should save resources for. The first one is to get Shake in case you don't have Shake, and then the second event is to get 5-star Soul for Crocat, for the Hound. Crocat on his own is a very good damage dealer, but if you add Shake to him in the team, he's one of the top damage dealers in the game for all PvE content and maybe PvP as well, low tier. If you add the 5-star Soul in Crocat, that gives him even more power to be a stronger damage dealer. So if you have Shake, or you get him from the event that they are going to release, and the 5-star Soul for Crocat, Crocat might be the strongest damage dealer on your account. All of these events are more important than the ones that we're talking about today. But still, Nubraids brought a very good point that I wanted to highlight to you today. Those gear events are usually not liked by the community because the gear substats is not guaranteed, so you can get trash substats for the gears that you'll get, or even main stats. And the second thing is that even if you get good substats, when you're rolling, upgrading the gear, it might not end up the way that you want it. So that's why there is a high risk factor with those type of events. This event, for example, is going to be Dungeon Diver and Champ training, so you'll be dumping energy into it, which you might need for one of the other events. But the very important point that Nubraids talked about is that the thing with the gear events is that it's not an all or none. If it's a deck of fate, for fragments for a guaranteed champion, for example, you have to get all the fragments or you get nothing. While in a gear related deck event, you can get just a few cards. You can get the best pieces of gear or decent pieces, not the best or anything, but you'll get a few pieces and that's it. So use your energy, that's my advice. Use your daily energy in farming dungeons and upgrading champions that you're building for other areas in the game during those 4 days, the time of the event. Get some points, flip some cards, and you might get a couple of good or great pieces of gear depending on your luck. Yes, don't go all in. Don't dump all of your energy, burn your gems for this event. No, wait for the better events that will be announced next week probably. But just dump a little bit of energy, just your daily energy, and maybe some of your saved one if you have enough saved, because you might get a few good pieces of pinpoint gear, which is great. That's all for today. I won't make this video longer than it should be. I'll just add our giveaway question as usual, and I'll create a dedicated video. I'm traveling next week. I'll create a dedicated video talking about the points and maybe asking a few questions so that you'll get very close to winning the account. Today's question is, I started playing Raid in 2020 during COVID, and my first fusion a few months after I started the game was in July of 2020. Who was my first fusion champion in Raid Shadow Legends? Easy to look for this answer. The first right comment will win 5 points towards winning the crazy account. The soul is in the description below. As always, thank you for stopping by today. I'll see you next time.